Hi, everybody. Shannon
Hey,
and Jessica DeConti, my twin sister here. Say hi.
hi. Hello.
I railroaded her into this. I'm very blessed. Okay. I am so blessed to have you here. So happy, Jessie. What I've always wanted to do is let people know what it's like to be twins. And you were my womb mate
I'm
for,
your roommate. I am your roommate. Still.
for gosh, 9 months. No, we were early.
I'm still your roommate.
Okay, still roommates. So I have a questionnaire for you, which you are, I know you'll interrupt and interject and challenge me, and I'm ready. First of all, everyone, my twin sister here is a cancer survivor too. A lot of people don't know that. She is a copycat. I get cancer, she's got to go out and get cancer. I beat it with alternative cancer treatment. She beat it with alternative cancer treatment. But the thing to remember here is I was first.
But I came out of the womb first.
And why did you come out of the womb first?
Well, I shoved my way through, tried to kick you as you tried to come out, so I could be an only child. But alas, here you are.
I wanted to flip a coin. I thought that was fair.
Look, I'm the alpha. There was no way it was happening.
My sister here, my twin sister, is going to be celebrating 2 years cancer-free this October, or is it 3? I can't remember.
2015 November was my treatment dates, so 3.
I have someone that I found for you. Are you ready?
Oh my gosh. That was my buddy in Mexico when I was being treated at CMN.
I kidnapped him. Payback.
Okay.
You thought he was missing. He's not missing.
No, I wanted you to have him.
You know. Okay, so he sits up in my closet. Okay. Are you ready for this twin quiz?
Let's get on with this. I'm ready.
What?
I know you, and you want me to fail this test, and I'm not going to fail this test.
Sibling rivalry, and it's worse with twins. Question number 1, what was our very first bed at birth?
We didn't have a bed or a crib. We had drawer. We were sleeping in drawers. In a bureau.
Very good. And look, we turned out all right.
Yes, I still sleep in drawers.
Very good. Good answer. Mom would be proud, I think. I don't know. I don't think she would be proud for us to remember this. Okay. Number 2, what was my most precious childhood possession?
Well, it was the sister of Holly Hobby dolls, so I think her name was Heather. Heather.
That's 2. You got 2 right.
Like some Little House on the Prairie looking doll.
Yes.
Okay.
You go down to the details on that doll.
What was mine?
Oh, Waldo the penguin, the 1-foot wonder.
He was my amputee buddy.
Yeah.
He was my buddy.
He was very wobbly. I remember, like, you hugged him way too much.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, very flimsy.
He was fine, just like that. He was perfect like that.
Yeah, Waldo. Okay.
Waldo the penguin.
Ooh, we're going to junior high.
And I kept him all the way up until I was a teenager. I mean, he was like my rabbit's foot.
Hey, I can't.
No pun intended.
I can't.
He was missing a foot.
And we'll get into that later.
Okay.
Junior high. What classes did we switch in junior high that didn't exactly work out in your favor?
Well, I would say it didn't work out in your favor either. All right, because you went to my math class. I went to your typing class with the idea, from what you told me, that, oh, it's so fun, Mr. Marsky. He'll play Saturday Night Fever album, and I just need you to write me this love letter for whoever it was that you were I don't know if it was a Dear John or it was an I love you letter, but it was definitely something that would require my thoughts and everything. And we had a test, a quiz. I guess he called it like a pop quiz.
Yes, like
Who suffered there? Not me.
I did.
You.
Yeah, and I typed pretty well. Lights out, and you didn't know a single keystroke.
No.
But I did your math for you. I just want to let you know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody does math for me.
Even now, you're homeschooling Madison.
Yes.
So
But we do online. So I don't have to do her math. She's got teachers that help her.
Yep.
Thanks, Madison. Next question.
Name at least one. If you can get my first one, I'll be really excited. Record album. You know, the 33, that black vinyl disc, about the size of a small pizza. For those of you out there who don't know about 33s, that I played often, that I loved, that I was obsessed with. I can sing a line for you if you can't remember.
No, was it Olivia Newton-John?
No, that's a 45 record. Please, Mr. Please.
Okay.
Gypsies, Tramps, and
Thieves. Oh, that's right. The Racist record by Cher.
Very good.
Yes.
I love that.
That was her victim song.
Yeah. And then the one, Bang Bang.
That was a good song.
Which they actually used in Kill Bill. They played it well, that song.
Yes. What was mine?
Mamas and the Papas, California Dreamin'.
Yes, and I am still California Dreamin'.
I know.
Nashville, I can only handle so much of this humidity and backwoods, southern drawl.
I can't believe
drink in the closet, religious politics. That's why I want to go back home.
I can't believe the rain. I lived in Seattle, and I'm telling you, we may have gotten a lot of dark clouds, but you get far more rain than we did.
Let me tell you something. We have a lot of suicide out here, and that's not a joke. A lot of the rural counties have made national news. In fact, DeKalb County, Smithville, Tennessee, was the highest rate of suicide in all rural cities or counties of the United States one year.
I had no idea.
Because of all the clouds and the rain.
Alaska, Seattle, Oregon. Wow. Good trivia.
Yeah, we all take antidepressants out here.
Oh, God. Terrible. What is my favorite cake? Or at least when I was younger.
Oh, my gosh. I know it. Just give me a minute. Carrot cake? No.
That's cake now.
Okay, hold on a second. Your favorite cake. Give me a hint. Oh, wait. Upside down pineapple cake.
Yeah, with the rain and the cherries. Yes.
Yes. And I love it too. But
Yeah.
that's not my favorite. What's my favorite cake?
Can I say the name of the brand and everything?
Yeah, you have to give it like to the all the way down to the T.
For all of you people out there on healthy diets, do not do this at home. Duncan Hines strawberry
with
vanilla frosting in a can.
Yes.
Lots of it.
Double.
Is it still your favorite?
That one I love, and I love orange cake.
Yeah, it's hard to find both of those, but
I find them.
But I look for nostalgia. I look down the line to see if they still have in the aisles. I love
So every time I have a birthday, I tell everyone that all I want is a strawberry cake.
I remember I made Mom a strawberry cake, and I tried to layer it with strawberries in between, and I made it from the cookbook. And that's when I said, no more cookbook recipes. The whole cake was sliding this way. It was awful by the time she got it. Okay. What was my favorite book as a kid?
Mr. God, This is Anna?
Yes.
Okay.
Backstory.
What a good sister I am. Mr. God, This is Anna.
That book. Mom went to a garage sale. I was grounded in my room, and she threw it on the bed, and she said, here you go. This has your name in it.
Yeah.
That was electric.
I think this might have been a sad story, but wasn't it about heaven?
It was inspirational. It was a true story about Finn and a little girl, and I always recommend it to people. I've given copies away, who changed a whole town. She was only 5 years old, and an 18-year-old young man found her in the streets of London and took her home to his sisters, and they raised her. She had bruises and paint from a paint box and was just the happiest, brightest thing in the world. Obviously, she'd never been to church or anything, but she called God Mr. God. And so she teaches people logically and spiritually how to get through life's problems with Mr. God.
Okay.
It's adorable. And I'm not going to tell you the end, but it does have a sad ending, but she's smiling at the end. And her last words were, I bet Mr. God lets me get into heaven for this.
Okay.
Your favorite book, it's coming to me. Don't say anything. Oh, gosh. Give me one hint. Just like one word.
I don't even think I had a favorite book.
Yes, you do. We'll get back to it.
What?
It wasn't Drew?
What was it? What was it?
I thought you liked Nancy Drew.
No, I think I liked one book by V.C. Andrews.
Oh, Flowers in the Attic.
Yeah, I did the monologue in my speech and debate class. That was a creepy story. They made a movie, and they have sequels to that book about kids locked up in the attic.
That's really sad. And they made the paper flowers.
Right.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to ask a bold one, and you can be dead honest. What do I do today that still drives you crazy?
This right here, interviewing me. You have this way of everything has to be just, you don't want to be anything too alarming. And I tend to be alarming. And I don't mince my words. And you're like, she didn't just say that. She did not just say that. But I did. And it's annoying because at school, I remember when we were little, you didn't want to have, hang out with me. And I mean, my first boyfriend was a party animal. Then the one that I cheated on him with was another party animal. And I was having so much fun. And you were just so boring. You had your little boyfriend, and I think he was a soccer player, and he would come pick you up in the car, and off you guys would go. And you were like kind of a snob. And I was dancing on tables. Ditching school.
I'll take that.
Hitting the jacuzzi.
I remember we skipped
across the street.
We skipped our knee surgery because of the jacuzzi. And
let's not say the name so we can protect the guilty.
That's right. We had a party across the street from the high school. And
I graduated from Royal High School by the skin of my teeth. Yeah. I think I was number 999 out of 1,000 in my class.
You stepped on a screw top of a wine bottle. I think it was Boone's Farm. And we were supposed to have knee surgeries. And they had to postpone it because you had a red line going all the way up your leg, which they said was infection. Yeah. So
I had fun. I have to say, if I had to do it all over again, I'd probably do it all over again.
And I'd probably do it your way too.
Yeah, like climbing out the window.
Oh, talk about that. Which time?
Our mom didn't ever let us out to do anything fun, so we had a coat, a red scarf we tied to the mailbox, and the Herbigs would pick us up in the Jeep, but we'd have to climb out. We would leave the scarf out to let them know we would be out later. I'm surprised Mom didn't figure it out and snag that scarf.
We were going to meet them at 7-Eleven, and they picked us up in the Jeep.
Yes.
And we had to hightail it because it was by 11 o'clock or we weren't going to be there.
Yeah, what about that time that we climbed out the window and Allison was with us, and we were across the street watching the Agatha Christie movie, and all of a sudden Zuma yells out to us, there's a fire truck, there's all of these cop cars, and the lights were flashing, and we didn't know what was going on, but we knew it had something to do with us because they were in front of our house. Turns out the fire had been started next door, and they were looking around for the guy that did it and climbed into our backyard somehow. And that's how we got caught finally, of climbing out the window because the window was open. We had our clothing hanging out over the track of the window so we wouldn't scrape our bums climbing back in. And so my mom probably thought we started the fire. But then so the officers shined the flashlights into the bedroom and saw that our beds were stuffed. Says, "Nah, I think they're out having fun somewhere. I don't think you need to worry."
Mom was pretty good at that. And
yes.
Remember that little stunt that you did with the book?
Well, she made us stand for hours until my dad got off work at I don't know. What time did Dad get off work? But
1.
She would not let us sit down. We had to stand up. We were getting tired. We were like this. Anyway, right before Dad gets home, I run to the bookcase and I grab a book, the Tom Sawyer book, and just lay it out on the coffee table thinking, Dad will see the book and he'll associate it with kids are mischievous and they didn't mean to do what they did. They're just like Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn.
That's brilliant. It didn't work though.
It didn't work.
Line up.
No, we were grounded that whole summer.
Yeah. That's excellent. Okay, so this is great. What was the one joke that we played on everyone as twins where people noticed we had scars on our knees that were identical, those long train tracks?
Oh, when they'd say where we got the scars?
Yes.
I'm the one that came up with that one. I used to tell everybody that we were connected at the knees at birth, Siamese twins. That's where the separation was, on our knees.
The look in their face, the look in their eyes.
They believed it.
I know.
They really believed it.
I've never had anyone think that it wasn't true. Never.
Yeah, no. So now if they're watching this video, they know I'm a liar.
Well, I came up with the 5-minute rule that you don't remember, I don't think. But I said it's a lie after 5 minutes, but we got to fess up because this is so pathetic that they still believe this.
I never fessed up. It was just great that they thought we were, this amazing wonder, Siamese twins, separated at the knees finally. Just imagine if we were connected at the knees all the time.
Hugging, nonstop. What was our favorite shampoo? I hope you remember this.
What was our what?
What was our favorite shampoo?
Oh, gee, your hair smells terrific.
I was actually looking for it the other day because I missed the smell.
I think they just put perfume in it. I think they just dumped a bottle of perfume in there.
Speaking of perfume, what was I hope you remember this. Think Young, our very first favorite perfume.
Love's Baby Soft.
Yes, drugstore, Love's Baby Soft.
Yeah, we should give them a plug, and then we should send it out to Facebook and say, look, all you guys that had a crush on us, just buy a bottle of Love's Baby Soft and spray your pillow at night, and you can smell us again.
Yeah, and I think it smells like baby powder, but really, there's something extra in there.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like baby powder. It's better than that.
Okay, what about, we weren't allowed to wear lipstick. What were we allowed to wear on our lips?
We wore lip gloss, but I got jelly beans. I would get the red ones and rub them all over my lips.
Yeah, and I would get into Dad's art supplies and get his pastels and make eyeshadow.
So the Bon Bell lip gloss is what we use.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola flavored, Dr. Pepper flavored, 7-Up flavored.
Vanilla.
Yes.
Yes.
The big ones. They were like thick.
Yeah. Okay, so if we could go on a trip, just the two of us, twin trip, where would you go? Where would you want to go?
Well, we were supposed to go on a trip. I don't know if it was the great adventure, but the trip that we were.
We are an adventure. What are you talking about?
Hell, if I can get over to your house this summer, it's going to be an adventure.
August.
For one thing, you have the pool. Definitely Puerto Rico. I wanted to go there, and that was before the hurricane. And it was to see that, I don't know, like the water is glowing blue, and it's the plankton.
Oh, Mosquito Bay.
Yes.
And I don't think it was mosquitoes.
I don't think there's mosquitoes there.
I thought of you because
if there is mosquitoes, I wouldn't be able to go.
No. Talk about your mosquito bites. What is up with you guys dragging mosquitoes?
I don't know, but let me tell you something. I've got one. Look, can you see that?
It's organic.
it's called Skeeter syndrome.
I looked it up.
It's painful. So since we moved out here in the woods, I don't get the itchy mosquito bites. I get the painful mosquito bites.
That's scary.
And it's they call it Skeeter syndrome. It's just the saliva from the mosquito when she injects you to thin out your blood. And someone told me a story about why some mosquitoes will bite these people over here and won't bite that person over there. And I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that a person one time was sitting with all of them and did not get bit. And like a week later was feeling very tired and got diagnosed with leukemia. So maybe mosquitoes can detect red blood, people that are toxic, or maybe they've got a precursor to cancer. But scientists don't really know the answer to that, but I think they ought to think about checking that one out, because that's pretty bizarre.
Wow.
Didn't bite the one with leukemia. Yeah,
that's crazy. I haven't heard of anything that, but you know what? This is what I'm hearing a lot of. If you look at venom, bee venom, scorpion venom, wasp venom, they all are a cure to cancer and to Lyme disease. Yeah. And people are injecting that stuff and drinking it. And I know at CMN Hospital where we went, the escazole, the scorpion venom.
Blue scorpion venom.
Yeah.
Tastes like water.
So there's something, why not a mosquito? Let's throw that in. Who's the book smart and who's the street smart?
I'm the street smart. You're the book smart.
Okay.
Although, thanks to Google, I don't know what you call it. I should get a degree with, from Google Academy. I can sort through the truth and the lies. I mean, and I can do it fast now. I know when Google's slanting it, or because they're partly the problem too. I think Google, you have an order of, so they don't. YouTube also should give out a diploma. I've learned a lot on YouTube. Seriously. I think of all the expensive workshops I went for my photography, thousands of dollars, I could have just gone to YouTube.
I know. I tell people I've changed my door. I didn't know how to change door handle. I put it in, I guess, backwards or something when it wasn't working. So I went on YouTube, and a 9-year-old kid taught me how to do it on YouTube. He was so cute.
Great.
Explaining how to do everything. So I changed out all my doorknobs. Introverted or extroverted? Who's who?
Well, obviously growing up as a kid, I was definitely the extrovert and you were the introvert. But I think we have completely flipped. As, I had to drink wine to get on video today. But, you're more outgoing. You've raised your kids now. You're out in the public eye. You're writing books. You're a life coach. And I mean, I know I'm opinionated politically, and I think I have to do it all in hiding. So I don't really want to be out in the public. It's too much noise for me. I like, to just be in my little zen.
I think what for me, not really having more time and being alone, because it was getting stage 4 cancer and being die and getting a death sentence of 3 months to a year. When I beat it, I'm like, screw this. Your opinion, it doesn't matter. I'm living my life, and you can all kiss my booty. I
think that's good.
Freedom and liberated me, because I knew you couldn't waste a day anymore. Nothing was guaranteed, not 1 minute. Losing our aunt in a car accident on the way to go see her sister who had cancer. It all hit me that this is not a rehearsal in life. This is the real deal. Have fun, right. Live. You have to forgive. You have to let go. You don't have time to be angry. You think you do, but you're letting the person that you're angry at hang out in your brain rent free and robbing you of your future. Right. So that's where that came from. What is the one thing that you and I both have in common that we've probably had in common the rest of our life that you can think of, whether it's music. This is the last question, and then we can chat. Oh, yeah.
We look alike.
If you can't answer it, I'm going to answer it.
You answer it, because I think music,
80s, disco, dancing.
I love all that.
You tell me, let's listen to music, and I know what you want.
Those are like some of the best times of my life, I think, growing up. And it's really weird because back then I thought things were hard or difficult. And now when I hear that music and it takes me back to that time, it doesn't seem hard. It seems like it was the best times of my life.
Do you remember us on stage in our dance group? But do you remember us on stage with the mirror pretending that dance? I think Twilight Zone.
Oh, yes. When we were in dance class, you mean?
On stage, we dressed identical. It was a performance.
We were a mirror, yes.
And so we did what twins would love to do, but we dressed identical, and we did the exact same dance steps facing each other. So you're using your left arm while I'm using my right, and we're going like this, and we're doing stuff, and we looked like one person facing in the mirror. That was awesome.
I remember that.
And do you remember our sweetheart group, dance club?
Oh, do I ever. Mom made us wear those costumes to school.
He made the costume.
She made the costumes.
With her simplicity.
You know, and I have to say, we were not very popular at that time in our lives.
No, we had corrective shoes, eyeglasses, short hair, long skinny legs, bug eyes. I got called fish lips, spider legs,
Yes.
bug eyes. I'm sure you did too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
Can I just say one more thing that's just hysterical and I will never forget? The best memory that I have as a twin with you is in our adult years. 2012, I think it was October 9th.
2012.
At night, we strategized, we plotted a party.
Oh, you mean our class reunion?
That we could not for the life of us get ourselves invited to.
Oh, the class reunion party?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I don't really remember that. We got invited. We did get invited, but we did not. It's like...
We did not get an invitation.
Well, no, we never got a formal invitation. And I thought...
Mom tried to get it from Charmaine. I'm not going to say their last names, but we did try. You lived in Nashville. I kept putting the list on Facebook. If you have not gotten your invitation, please do it. And I keep sending in all our information, and we never got.
You know why we didn't get an invitation? Because we were supposed to crash the party.
We needed to, and we did, and it was fun.
And we had our own party upstairs. We got a suite.
It was just a blast.
There was more people at our party than the class reunion.
Well, we got in too with one wristband. Remember?
Yes.
I ended up getting
it was not a good party. It was kind of boring. Their party was.
Well, that's because we were busy upstairs having fun, and we got there when we went to their party when it started to die down. But I have to bring that up because I think that's my favorite memory of us.
My favorite memory is you and me in the train tunnel with some other friends. And I remember you had white pants on. In Santa Susana Pass, there's a train tunnel that goes between Woodland Hills and Simi Valley. And we had snuck out that night. And the goal was you get inside the train tunnel, you run the train is coming, you run as fast as you can to get to the next cubby. It's like playing chicken. And you got to get in a cubby. And then when the train passes, everybody measures to see who got into the furthest cubby. Nobody ever got further than we all ended up in the same cubby.
And we always did.
When we got out of there, your pants that were white when we went in were totally covered in black soot.
Dittos. I was wearing white dittos.
Dittos.
Yeah,
I got them from Goodwill.
Probably. Our hands were covered in soot.
Because I know Mom would never buy us any. She'd have to buy all three of us a pair.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's how it was, and we'd have to share our clothes. I think about
Dr. Tara, Aunt Tara, because we get all her hand-me-downs, and she dressed cool. It's like, here's a red pair of pants. I'll wear them Monday. You wear them Tuesday, and Allison can wear them Wednesday. Then we'll wash them.
And we avoided each other.
Yeah.
Because
Poor us. Poor us. Poor us. I'll never forget, I got Goodwill shoes once. I was running in a track meet, and it wasn't like I was on the track team because I wasn't. But they had an all school included track meet, and everybody had to do something. And I didn't have shoes that were for track, so I got a pair of Goodwill shoes. And I still love Goodwill, by the way. But I remember they had my shoe size on the back, size 10, big feet. And I remember I was running and I was coming in and I just slid. And it's because they were bowling shoes. I'd never been bowling.
Oh my God, the number on the back.
And I'm sure everybody that was bowling were making fun of me wearing bowling shoes, but I don't even know if Mom understood or knew. No. Yeah, bowling shoes.
Well, we did a little shopping by ourselves. She would give us a little money.
Yeah.
Someone wants to say hi to you. And I just want to no, still.
Okay, hello. Guacamole, are you still mad at me?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to burn you.
No, you need to back up a little bit. You kidnapped me.
It was a love kidnap.
No. All right.
It was
I've been telling her I was miserable.
Oh, I won't say you were having fun.
No, Florida was a horrible time.
Horrible, I know. Can I see your belly? Is the burn gone?
Kind of embarrassing.
You got a scar, huh? Give me a kiss, Guacamole. I miss you. Oh, look at that. It's so crusty and ugly. Let me see. I'm sorry.
Tell everybody what you did.
I did kidnap you, and I did take you out partying.
The burn. Don't you back out. Don't divert.
Okay, so I hung you like this over a light bulb and tortured you.
Remember.
To make your mother mad.
It worked.
I held you for ransom.
Well, let me just tell you, I've not forgiven you.
Okay. I love you, Guacamole.
Guacamole out.
That was great. I love him. I am going to get him back. I'm going to get him back one day. Next time I'm out. I couldn't find him when Madison and I were out there visiting you, but I will find him.
Sis, I love you. I'm so happy that you joined me in on this. I just wanted you in my interview and have fun with you. You went through a rough time with those mosquitoes, and I just wanted to cheer you up. Thank you for answering the questions. You passed with flying colors.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Everyone knows I love you.
And aren't you glad we both beat cancer without chemo?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's amazing?
It's actually funny because I feel healthier now than I was before I ever got cancer. And I also feel like I have a leg up because I didn't do the chemo. I didn't do the radiation. I did the healthy treatments. So now, let's just say if it were to come back, which it happens with people who get chemo. So if mine comes back, I'm not going to have a compromised immune system.
Yeah. And you have confidence.
And let me tell you something, Dr. Payan, all those guys, the doctors, let me see if my husband's around. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. The best bedside manners. Look, I was vomiting because I was sick when I was out there. I was vomiting. It must have been 1 or 2 in the morning. And one of the on-call doctors shows up. I mean, it's like within seconds, the nurse calls this. And I'm like, you guys come whenever we want you? And he comes in and he's holding the barf bag. And I'm like humiliated. I'm like, please don't hold my barf bag. He says, no, I want to take care of you. But
no, they've all known each other since.
They're so hands-on.
They are. And well, you know what it is I think it's the culture. Doctors out there get paid a bundle. Doctors and nurses out there don't. It's like teachers. It's a service that's more humbling, and they all pitch in and they all work together. So it's a little bit.
They pray too. They pray over me. I remember I was like, oh, yes, you can pray over me. Is it all right if I pray while I'm doing this procedure? Yes, you may pray over me.
Yeah, they believe in the power of prayer, which has scientifically been proven, regardless of your religion.
Right. I believe in prayer.
Yeah.
I do.
So shout out to CMN and Dr. Payan and all of you who
Hi,
are
Dr. Payan.
without chemo, without radiation. We love you. And Sis, I love you. Thanks for doing this interview. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye, Sissy Wissy.
Bye, Sissy.